little sugar buggers, welcome back to the channel for a brand new update on the Pot's legacy. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna dive straight on into the update. I am gonna do a little gameplay just because I love kind of showing you all how I play, like when I'm not in an LP or something along those lines, just, you know, kind of raw and real and all that jazz. So as you guys can see, a few things have obviously changed. The biggest change is that our household has expanded and there are a few new faces, which I will jump into in just a minute. The first biggest obvious thing is that our old man is now officially old. I can't even believe Cole is at the edge of his life. He has a one-way ticket to the grave coming up very soon that Grim is going to redeem whether or not he likes it. And it kind of breaks my heart a little bit because he is halfway through the culinary arts career. Like, he is a line cook. He is making moves. That was his goal, his aspiration in life, to become a good, honest man and work hard for a living, not entertain this life of freaking crime. I don't know if he's gonna be able to ever achieve that aspiration of his, but he's definitely going to die trying. I know, that was a little too soon. Moving on, as you guys can see, Cole and Lucia got married and welcomed a brand new daughter. This is the woman that has captivated his heart from the start and also turned him into a good, honest man. As an officer in the police force, she wouldn't tolerate no shenanigans. So she is going to work in 8 minutes, hence why we are currently paused, because I wanted to tell you guys what was happening. And like I was saying earlier, this is their daughter, Rebecca. I love how she has Cole's eyes, but Lucia's hair, which is really interesting because I feel like a lot of the Potts kids, except for Emerson, had, you know, the red hair. It's just kind of been a thing. Also, we adopted a brand new family companion. Her name is Sweetie, and she's a little cuckoo-doodle, but you know what? We love her. She's a Dalmatian. I think she's so freaking cute. And yeah, she's just been a really good dog. She's aggressive, which is kind of interesting. You can actually train that aggression out of them, which has been kind of challenging, but really fun as well. I haven't really played with a dog that had too many negative traits. And then today is also new skill day, so we have a lot of goals on the horizon. Moving on into the bedroom, of course, you can find Isaac playing his video games. No, he hasn't found a job or anything quite like that. I was actually going through the comments of the last update to see what you guys would suggest. I was thinking maybe like computer programmer or something along those lines, but honestly, he's not even worried about getting a job. But considering a lot of you guys were saying he should be the next heir of the legacy. Thank you, Jessica, when I see you. He's got a lot of growing up to do. So it was really interesting because a lot of you guys were saying how you thought maybe Presley would be like the easier choice per se. But although challenging, Isaac would be the more appropriate choice just because he kind of fits the overall, you know, theme of this family already. So I guess Isaac's the new heir, and something that happened, which I wasn't expecting. Isaac already started. Yes, you guys, started on his legacy. He has a daughter called Eleanor Hallwell Potts, you guys. I can't even freaking believe it. So the story behind this is when he was younger, I'm not gonna say how young because y'all might, you know, come after me. He was kind of testing the waters with Krista, right? And they ended up having a daughter. The thing is after they had hooked up, he didn't really talk to her anymore, and she doesn't really talk to him, and he has no idea that he is the father at all whatsoever. So I'm wondering if someday he'll find out that he actually has a kid, because maybe that would be the inspiration, the motivation he needs to get his butt off this freaking red chair, which I am so overseeing, and get out there and get a damn job. I don't know. He may never know, honestly. Krista's family, essentially, we're going to work with Lucia, essentially felt like Isaac and his family were trash. I'm just gonna say it how it is. And they didn't want their influence to rub off on their daughter. So they kind of just decided to cut him out, which is actually something that happens pretty commonly in the open world, which is really upsetting. And I love how he was just there in his gaming chair, like ignorance is bliss, had no idea even that he's a dad. How crazy. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. And the funny thing is that I was actually showing my boyfriend. We need to hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just pause 1 second because I'll tell you guys what I did in just a moment. So she's feeling really sad today. We're gonna exit out of that because honestly, like, it's just the holiday that made her upset. It wasn't anything like super important. But before I go back to what I told you about my boyfriend, I did want to go over her stats. So she's an officer. She's due for a promotion. All she needs to do is just go to a crime scene. We got a few things that are on our task list for today, but because going to a crime scene is promotion worthy, I feel like that's what we need to do first. So I'm gonna have her go and jump on over to the crime scene. So I was actually showing my boyfriend the other day like my current household, how I play. Like, I had Wicked Whims, Base Mental, everything in there, and his mind was blown when he wanted, well, I put it out there. I'm like, you want to see what happens when you play with Wicked Whims? And he's like, okay. Because I use it for like the systems and stuff, you know, and I just like the realism. I showed him and he was shook. Like, I have never seen the look of utter and complete shock on his face, but also he was strangely amused. You know what I'm saying? Has anybody ever played with Wicked Whims here? Have you shown your significant other? I'm just curious. Or am I like the only like, you know, the only woohoo in the room? I wonder. But it was really interesting. It was really funny to see. And that's actually when we discovered Isaac had a kid. And I was like, shocked, you know, I was completely shook. So here we are at the crime scene. We need to get a report from a witness. We also need to take crime scene pictures, and then we also have to collect some clues to back up our evidence. I think we're ready to return to the station, just for the simple fact that this whole lot is just not working. I had to cheat a lot of these a lot of these tasks, because even though I was searching for clues, I wouldn't find anything. I think it's the layout of the house, I'm not really sure. Anyways, I'm not too concerned about it. We're moving on. We're going back to the station. The only thing I really wanted to do was just, like I said, travel to a crime scene so that we can get a promotion. My main goal is to have enough simoleons after this update episode, whatever you want to call it, so that we can actually renovate the house, because as you guys have already seen, we're literally like two freaking 2x4s away from foreclosing. Like, it is bad. The home, it's kind of gross, honestly. It reminds me of the house in Shameless, and for that reason I kind of like it. But anyway, long story short, we're here back at the station. We do need to go on patrol. We need to have Lucia go and analyze some evidence. We do have a evidence sample, thank freaking goodness gracious, so I'll have her go and do that. We also need to cross-reference the police database. Does anybody else play with the careers that came with Get to Work? Like, and how's it going for you? Let me know in the comments down below, because I feel like they're very buggy. Like, I really do, and it's kind of frustrating. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna just continue on here, and we are going to finish up with the evidence by cross-referencing the database. Let's do that. Okay, we have a couple witness reports that we took at our previous lot, and then I guess we ended up completing the skill day tradition, or the skill day holiday, whatever, because we reached level 2 of the logic skill. So she's pretty excited about that. We need to talk to the chief. Hypothetically speaking, I feel like we could already go home, because, you know, I mean, we've completed everything that needed to be done. So what I'm gonna do is have Lucia kind of wrap up her shift, and then we'll head back home. Cole just went to work, or he is about to, in about 1 hour. I don't know if he needs to do anything. It kind of looks like he is at home honing his mixology skill, which is perfect, because it is something that he actually needs to do. I also noticed that he's pretty tense from That's Too Bad. Cole is having trouble remembering certain events. It must come from old age. Lucia did a fantastic job today. There may be a shinier badge and new title in her future. Lucia has been promoted to corporal. She'll now make an additional $10 an hour for a grand total of $38 per hour. She's also received the following bonus: the most modern cell tower rack, the Get with the Gloss metal shelf, the Lonely Man shelf, cold steel Stinkman's wall bench, hard time mirror, the solitary sleeper, the impenetrable 200 124 simoleons, jaded cell, depository, holy door of holding, single serve justice dispenser, the impossible, and the don't even try. Her next shift is on Wednesday at 9 a.m. I'm a little disappointed all we got was objects, but also we can turn those objects into simoleons, so it could be a win-win. We're gonna have Lucia come into the house. She is feeling rather stressed, and obviously just seeing Isaac sitting here while Rebecca's crying, playing on the computer, is going to infuriate the hell out of her because he earns money from watching Rebecca, and as you guys can see, he isn't doing much of watching. He's watching the computer screen. In fact, all she wants is to ask Isaac for food, and I feel like in a way Lucia should yell at him because that's just not all right. Like, that's not okay at all. We're gonna judge Isaac a little bit, and we're also going to lose our ish. We're gonna argue about parenting. Let's do it. Probably one of the reasons why Krista's family decided to keep the baby away from him, because he sucks as a dad. Are you guys sure you want him to be the next heir of this legacy? Like, I hope, y'all, we can see him have a even bigger, transformation than Cole ever did, because this kid needs some serious freaking work. So she's arguing with him. She's had it, telling him that he has no idea like what hard work is like, and this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, Rebecca is over here crying her freaking eyes out, poor thing. Let's come upstairs and spend a little time with her. We're going to change her diaper and maybe even give her a little bath, because she has been sitting in it for a really, really long time. Lucia wanted to go for a jog because she's quite an active sim. Maybe if we have time, we'll do that a little bit later on. I want to see how Cole's doing at work. I don't know if he actually ended up leveling up in the mixology skill. He didn't. I don't think we're going to get a promotion anytime soon, but we will go ahead and have him work a little bit harder. Oh my god, what were you gonna go talk about? Like, I love how he's out here. She also told him to like clean up the kitchen and take out the trash, and so he decided to kick over the trash can because he's a brat. Like, I told you guys this, he's a brat. Like, I can't even believe y'all made me have him be the heir. I mean, you didn't, but your suggestions were like too good. Like, he is difficult, you know. It's gonna be a challenge, even though I'm really missing Presley right now. So you know what? I think we have a little room in the trash can, but we're gonna empty out the trash. We're gonna have him just kind of clean up a little bit. Oh, he's gonna eat the peas. That's disgusting. No, we're gonna clean them up, clean up all the plates. I don't know why there's just so much trash. We're gonna have Stomp too. He's just gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. Let's scavenge for parts and then stomp on this too. You want to know how many fires I've had in this kitchen, and every single one was started by Cole, which is crazy because he has like all of this culinary art talent. What is he doing? Like, if you would just calm your jets for a second and think about what it is that you're doing, you wouldn't have to be doing all this back and forth, crazy one. I love him. Okay. All right. So I wanted to hop in to build mode really quick and just see how much money we can get from all of these items here. We're rolling in the big dough, boys. I am so excited. Holy crap, all of these items are worth so much money, and I was like really pressed for words when I saw that our promotion for all that hard work was like literally $200. But I'm okay now. I'm definitely doing a lot better. I feel like 10,000 we really still have this leftover wedding cake in here. But to be honest with you guys, I think we got a pretty sweet deal, and I feel like with 10,000 simoleons, I could really make this place into a home. I don't know what kind of renovations I'm going to be doing, so help me out in the comments down below, because I promise I won't touch this house until y'all give me some suggestions in what you would do. Like, how would you fix this up? Honestly, it's kind of in need of some serious TLC. I feel like Rebecca, she's definitely, oh my god, she's looking at the TV, so cute. She's like, what's that? She wants to watch TV. Oh, that is so sweet. I love that she's actually showing interest in it and she wants to watch it. I think the way that we could, though, is we would have to watch it with her. So maybe Isaac's way of kind of making it up to her for being neglectful would be to, come over here and maybe watch some TV with his sister. I think we could watch a movie with her. I'm not sure what kind of movies there are for kids. Watch The Lost Journeys Home. Yeah, see, we can't. I think it would have to be like he would have to watch it, and then she would have to join him. That's kind of silly that you can't like watch it together though. It's weird. We'll just watch a movie when we're finished here. I don't know. There's a lot to do. He actually wants to rage run on a treadmill. I've never done that before. Maybe he just wants to leave the freaking house. You know what? I'm gonna go and have him. She must have said something really, really hurtful to him because I've never seen him want to do anything active. And that is not a dig. That is not a dig. I can say he's a lazy sim. He's a lazy freaking sim. So for him to show any type of interest in doing anything active is actually quite intriguing because I'm seeing the growth and I'm here for it. Isaac is off to the gym. We're going to take him to the Burners and Builders gym here in Oasis Springs just because I feel like that might be closer to Port Promise, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, side note, like, let's just take a moment to appreciate how cute this family looks. Like, from this particular, well, maybe a little bit with Cole's, like, you know, raccoon eyes, you would think that they got it together. You would have no idea that every day it is a literal struggle to, like, keep it from falling apart. Anyway, I was able to kind of figure out what Lucia said to Isaac. Like, this is no excuse or anything, but she called him a lazy slob who's good for nothing, doesn't do anything in the house, like continuously wants everybody to take care of him, but can't even take care of his little sister. And it hurt him. Like, obviously there was some truth to that because he really doesn't do much of anything. Like, I feel like he has allowed like his lifestyle to consume him, which is really unfortunate. But I do feel like, not to keep ragging on him, but I do feel like he does have potential, and I'm excited to see him, you know, transcend his rage into something a little more healthier, like, you know, getting out there and experiencing life a little bit. So we have quite a few of points that we can redeem at the reward store. It's quite obvious that he's not in the best mood. So I'm going to get one of those. This is like literally my go-to. You guys suggested it to me and I've been obsessed ever since, but the moodlet solver. And we're going to have him take that so that he can get the most out of his workout. I love how there's like a sugar cookie and it's decorated in his inventory. We're going to have him drink this. Also, we have a bunch of these, school projects that we can sell. We've even got like a little homework here that we can just toss in the bin. And I don't know if he would eat the spoiled cookie, but I actually kind of feel like he would. I really do. Like right before he works out. Oh no, it's just a plate. There's nothing to it. Oh, okay. Well, you know, let's have, oh, he's cleaning it up. Great. Awesome. I love that. Okay, cool. So anyway, we'll have him go. Who's this? I don't know, but I'm like, oof, Bryce Taylor. He is seriously so fine. Oh my God. He's like one of my favorite Sims. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what we wanted to do. I think he wanted to work out on the treadmill, so we'll have him go and do that. But yeah, I think part of the reason, oh, and it's new skill day. How perfect. Duh. But yeah, I think part of the reason why Lucia said so many hurtful things to him, which she shouldn't have said, that's so freaking mean, is because she had a really stressful day at work. Like, honestly, it was very stressful. You know what I mean? But it's not an excuse and it's not okay. But hopefully, hopefully everything will be fine. So Cole just got home. Isaac just reached level 2 of the fitness skill. I love that. And Cole is feeling rather exhausted. We've got a bunch of different moodlets on the scene. He also feels, well, I can't tell because this thing keeps like retracting, but he's desperate for fun. Oh my goodness. I think he just went to bed because his energy bar is going up, and I don't know what's wrong with Rebecca, but she's really hungry. I'm gonna just zip that up a little bit because I feel pretty bad if, you know, we're here and we can't take care of her, that she gets taken away. So he's kind of all over the place right now. He's feeling a little energized. I love how he's see, okay, we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He's watching some children's network while he's on the treadmill. Okay, I see you. We're gonna probably let him finish this up, and then yes, get in there, work them glutes. He just, wait, hold on, holy crap, he reached level 3. I wonder if skills progress faster or more rapidly because it is skill day than normal, so maybe that's why this is happening. I really don't know. I kind of want to fix these lights. I hate yellow lighting in the game. It like drives me freaking bonkers, not to mention it's like hideous when I'm filming. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have him finish that up, and then I'm going to have him, it looks like he's done anyway, do some sit-ups. Can he do that now, or it was only when he was feeling energized? Okay, unfortunately he can't, but he does want to show off his muscles to someone. That is actually really cute. Good morning, you guys. So Isaac is up bright and early. He is actually the first one to wake up this morning, which is pretty crazy because he's usually the last one to typically wake up. And he's feeling really happy. Now, I want you guys to be aware that this argument and this tension between him and Lucia isn't something that's new. Like, she constantly is on his back, but he needed that push. You know what I mean? And sometimes people lose their cool, and I'm not saying that that's okay to treat somebody like that. Like, I'm really actually a little upset how she treated him, but also side note, like, you know, hopefully he'll grow from it is all that I can say. You know what I mean? So he's out for a little jog. Rebecca just woke up. It is spooky day, which is pretty freaking exciting. I wonder who likes it the most. So, ooh, Lucia literally thinks spooky day is the most childish thing ever. She wants to kiss Cole. She also really wants to go to the library today. I keep getting these last exception mods and I just want to yeet them out the window. Like, I'm over it. But one of the things Cole would like to do is he'd like to get into the mood by decorating. So we're gonna go and decorate the toilet seat because we really gotta go. Also, he wants to bake something on the stove, which is kind of dangerous because every time, I told you guys earlier, he gets his hands on the spatula, things are going up in flames. Isaac did do a really good job with the kitchen, by the way. Granted, we do have a little trash here in the trash can, but it's really not that big of a deal. Decorations, I do believe, are located upstairs, so we're going to put up some decorations, and this is what our little house looks like. Now, I actually have environments disabled, but for whatever reason, like, it's still just tragic outside, but I kind of feel like it fits the house, so I'm not that mad about it. It just sucks because I wish there was a way to, like, fix that, you know, like control the atmosphere, like with a mod or something. Basically what I'm trying to get at is, anybody know of any? Because, like, it's annoying. Like, I wish you were able to control it like in UI cheats, but you can't. Like, I tried. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got our decorations up. I wanted him to come and bake something. He said bake something, right? So what could we make? I don't know. What do we have? We have cream tarts. I don't know what the heck those are. We have powdered donuts. We have got a fish pie, plain bagels, anything like spooky day related. We could make some plain scones, jelly filled donuts. God, there's so many things here that I'm just like want to sink my teeth into. A carrot cake would be kind of fun as well. Let's just make some damn jelly filled donuts. Those are delicious, and honestly, they're actually Isaac's favorite. So where is Isaac these days? He's gonna come in and rummage through the trash for bits and pieces, but actually he needs to feed the dog. I like how he's an adult, but but yeah, we treat him like a teenager still. He's going to feed the dog and take out the trash. And then I'm actually going to have him come outside really quick, get the mail, and then we're going to have him hunt for a job. He does want to be mischievous, which is actually pretty on par with his aspiration. He literally, like, is the chief of mischief. But I don't know if we're ready to change that just yet. Like, what else could he be? You know what I mean? We could select a new aspiration and kind of take a little look here. There's a bunch of custom ones that I have installed, but I'm not quite sure what I think he would end up wanting to be. A best-selling author, Lord of the Knits, probably none of those. Honestly, fortune, nah, I couldn't see him wanting to be wealthy. It's not really his bag. Knowledge, computer whiz, I could see that. I could see him becoming, or maybe like a robotics engineer. I think that's a little too much. A programming genius, nothing like professional gamer or anything. Maybe like a nerd brain, prude student. Well, okay, what's this one? Play video games. Yeah, I actually think we're going to change it to computer whiz, which is really, really cool. Play video games for a total of 5 hours. Yeah, we've already completed that one. We can practice programming for 5 hours. We haven't done that yet. And then we'll just take it from there. Maybe we'll get him into programming. I'm not even sure if there's I think there's a job that you can do with that, but we'll see. And then let's grab the mail really quick. How are those donuts working out? I love how he's thinking about Isaac while he's making his favorite dessert. Lucia is upstairs. She's staring at the painting rack of all things. I think we actually need to have her potty train Rebecca because Rebecca is going to be aging in 4 days. We're getting a phone call. Emerson, want to stay at my place today? We can watch TV and eat something delicious. you know, as much as I would love to do that, I've got other things on the agenda. So I think we're gonna have him go and sign up for a job. He wants to get the hell out of here, or he wants to basically have the income to be able to afford this place on his own. Again, I have no idea what this is going to look like, because once Cole dies, like, isn't that kind of weird to be like living with Lucia and Rebecca? Should we just like kick them out and then, you know, like he gets the house? I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. But we're going to, maybe we should, before we apply as a programmer, which I can't even find because your girl needs sunglasses. Oh, tech guru. Okay. Well, before we apply as a tech guru, okay, because we could literally be like an esport gamer, I do feel like we should have some credentials to back that up. Like, how are you just about to get that job without any sort of experience? So we're gonna have him continue on his journey with the computer whiz aspiration. I feel like once we get to technically adept, then we would be able to apply for, you know, that job and get it. It would make a little more sense that way. So he is hungry. He was making some type of like ramen or something like that. I'm kind of thinking he's just going to grab one of these donuts, you know, old habits die hard. And then I'll probably have him work on his programming skill a little bit later on. You guys, I don't want to end this part. Like, I'm actually having so much fun. I know a lot of you want this to be an LP, and I could see it happening. I really could. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. That would be crazy. Anyways, long story short, thanks, Lucia, for stealing my beef ramen. We're going to go and end this part here. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.